All right. Welcome y'all to YSM Sports Media. I'm with the football guru, Mike Tannehill. What's good, Mike?
What's happening, bro?
Not much. What do you think so far, man? 28-17. What are you seeing out there? Like, can you hear me? I don't know. You sound like you're far away, yo. I don't know what's going on with your mic. Mike, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So what are you seeing out there, Mike?
Excuse me?
I said, what are you seeing out there as far as Alabama versus Ohio State?
Actually, I was hoping watching that game, but I wasn't able to. So
Mm.
I've been basically seeing tad bits of it. I know they're starting to have a hard time trying to cover number 6, Devontae Smith. I see that. But like I said, I knew it was gonna be a problem, you know what I'm saying, when number 17 come back, Waddle was gonna come back into the game. I knew it was gonna be a problem. Once he got implemented back into the offense, you know what I'm saying, I've started to notice that the matchup was gonna be I had Bama winning by 14, but I think it's gonna be a hard adjustment probably at halftime. Ohio State can only do what they can, but it's only a matter of time. They're gonna start exploding. Where everything gonna start working for Alabama, the running game with Najee Harris, and it just got too many weapons. They just got entirely too many weapons. They got a better prolific passing game, Alabama, than they do with Ohio State, because they don't have the weaponry that was that guy. Then you got Trey Sherman, and he went out of the game. That's not good, So it's just only a matter of time, bro. They finna make it wide. They finna bust it wide open, wide open.
What do you expect to see from Justin Fields in the second half? Like, he's supposed to be arguably the best quarterback in college football. Now, are you expecting maybe a Vince Young type of performance or attempt at winning the game?
When I look at Justin Fields, I don't see Vince Young. Vince Young wasn't as polished as a passer, especially with his throwing motion. Even though he was 6'5", 230 pounds, his throwing motion, because he was kind of like a sidearm thrower, kind of like a Phillip Rivers, it kind of decreased his height a little bit, kind of messed with his accuracy a little bit. When I look at Justin Fields, I see something totally different. I kind of see like a Donovan McNabb, bigger Donovan McNabb. He got a nice throwing motion. You know what I'm saying? I like to see him go through his progressions more. He got the ability. He keeps eyes. He'll stare down his receiver what he like to throw to from time to time. He have a tendency sometimes to do that. But he moves well. He's a big guy, kind of like a Cam Newton size. Like, he's a big guy, got a nice arm. You know what I'm saying? But I see Donovan McNabb, and that's not chopped liver. I don't think he's like more.
Do you think he's the best
What
quarterback in college
they
football?
need to do basically against Alabama, because Alabama is not as strong defensively as they was before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really have a monster front seven like they usually have. And a lot of teams, basically, I would like to see them no huddle. Throw them off balance. Get them off balance. Do a lot of no huddling, but you got to make sure you complete passes. You know what I'm saying? Not try to kill them with one play. Because if you notice they're trying to, no, you know what I'm saying? Take what's given to you. Because, like I said, they're not really dangerous. Patrick Surtain is really good. You know what I'm saying? He was basically the son of former NFL QB, Patrick Surtain Sr. But I would like for them to try to no huddle, try to mix it up, try to put some pressure on them as far as that, but try to speed up the pace and try to catch them off balance. And I think that they got to mix it up a little bit. But as far as them basically huddling up, getting them time to go on manage and everything, they Bama getting key stops. And they got to score. Because eventually it's going to get into panic mode. It's coming.
All right. Do you feel as though Justin Fields should be the number one pick ahead of Trevor Lawrence? Is that something that you're confident about? Like I've seen you post about Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence, especially after Trevor Lawrence stunk it up last week. Oh, we lost him. We gotta get him back. Mike, can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So do you feel as though Justin Fields should be the number one quarterback taken in the NFL draft?
I tell you what. When I've been talking about this, I think you've seen me talk about this before.
Yeah.
Everybody say it's Trevor Lawrence. Everybody's so definitive. Everybody's so gung-ho that it's Trevor Lawrence. What Trevor Lawrence showed you? Everybody sit up and say, okay, he got the prototypical size. He's 6'5", 230 plus pounds, got a nice arm, this and that, he's mobile, this and that. Okay, what he did against big time competition? What did he do?
This
okay,
year,
he beat the Alabama team, but when he went against LSU, I didn't see nothing special. Like this year, I didn't see nothing special. Why everybody don't want to talk about that sophomore year? When he was struggling.
Sophomore year, he stunk it up. He stunk it up sophomore year.
Huh?
Sophomore year, he stunk it up. He stunk the joint.
Absolutely. Nobody talks about that though. Nobody else get that kind of leeway. Nobody else talks about that. I honestly believe Justin Fields, from a camera scope, even though he did go to Georgia and then he transferred to Ohio State, I honestly believe, I think, looking at the tape and probably looking at the measurables, and let's see what they could do. Probably if they do decide to compete at the combine or pro day, let's see what happened then. Because I think it's still up in the air who should be number one. I think it should be up in the air. Because I don't see nothing definitive to say Trevor Lawrence number one. I don't see it.
I feel like a lot of pundits thinks that he looks the part.
Yeah.
And you and I both know, like we've seen guys look the part before. Shit, Ryan Leaf.
Absolutely. They like I say, when it comes to, I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm quote unquote old media and old analysts. They have their agenda and they spread their propaganda of what a quarterback's supposed to look like, what a quarterback's supposed to have, and this and that. But I know there's a different narrative when it comes to other quarterbacks. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know what you're alluding to, and yeah, there's like tons of biases when it comes to quarterbacks, whether it's size, ethnicity, overall look, skill set.
Absolutely, and I see that. And like I said, I listen to a lot of these sports shows, man. And you can hear it. Like I said, from these analysts, these draft experts, like, yep, I'm a name drop. Todd McShay, Mel Kiper, Napoleon. I hear. And I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't got that same kind of energy, you ain't got that same critique. Okay, boy, you tend to forget when this guy struggled this and that, and they didn't come out of it, and basically teammates around them basically uplifted and brought the team back together and this and that, and it really had a damn thing to do with the quarterback. But all of a sudden now, you want to talk about like they all up in arms and stuff. See, that's what they did with Clemson. Because a lot of times, a lot of people didn't know and didn't look at it. The simple fact they got them to win that game. The defense stepped up big time in that game against Alabama after Deshaun Watson left and Clemson won that national championship. But nobody talk about that. Everybody look at Trevor Lawrence. Okay.
They were loaded that year defensively. Oh yeah. God.
Oh my God. I think they had about probably the most players drafted in the first round that year.
Yeah.
That damn defense they had, man. Guys went to the Bills and man, they had a squad on defense. But you know who get all the love and get all the admiration, the quarterback position. But okay. Travis Etienne from Louisiana, who is also a dynamic running back, who probably one of the best backs in the league. But okay, he don't get that kind of love and stuff, but I get it. Okay.
Wasn't Shaq on that team?
Oh.
What's the Shaq Barrett, right?
You kind of Shaq. You said Shaq?
Yeah, wasn't Shaq Barrett on the team?
Don't let me lie to you. I don't believe he was. I think Shaq Barrett was in the NFL. But then
Don't tell
Shaq
me.
Barrett been in the league about like 6 years, like 7 years. I know he went with the Denver Broncos, and then he went to Tampa Bay because Denver wouldn't pay him because they had. What the
Oh,
hell just happened? Oh, okay. My bad. But
but
yeah, he gonna get a. And speaking of Shaq Barrett, he gonna get a nice good ass whooping put on him this weekend. Moving on.
I don't know, yo. That's gonna be a tough game, man. That's gonna be a tough game.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I say, we talk about this kind of stuff, and like I say, I break it down from an X's and O's standpoint. Everybody want to talk about it from a media bias standpoint, but I break it down from an X's and O's standpoint. That's what you got to understand, Jamil. It's all about.
Give it to me. Oh man, we lost him. All right, he'll be right back. But yeah, I'm curious to see how he's gonna break this down. Man, look, this is becoming a smack fest. Like, what is Devontae Smith had 12 catches for 225 yards, 3 touchdowns in the first half. Yo, oh my God, yo. Ohio State's gonna have to do something. Maybe bracket coverage him, bring the safety over top. They're gonna have to change up the look because right now they can't stop them. 35-17. When I started this, it was only 28-17, but yeah, this is getting out of hand real fast. Justin Fields has to show me something. Wait, we got Mike back. All right, Mike. So, from an X's and O's standpoint, how do you see the Saints faring out against Tampa Bay?
In the trenches. In the goddamn trenches. In the trenches. That's where it starts. That's where it is. That's where it starts. I got the advantage. Jamil, I have the kryptonite. The damn kryptonite. Tampa Bay got a lot of weapons, but they play right into my hands. Right into my hands. Saints like to play man defense. You can play man defense when you got a front four like that, a dominant front four like that. What's been the Achilles heel for Tom Brady's whole entire career? Everybody knows this. The New York football giant, everybody knows this. You get pressure with the front four and allow the other 7 to cover, you got a damn good shot against him. Why? Because he's not mobile. That's why. Then he's 43 years of age. He's not mobile. Why the Saints had so much tremendous success? Because of the dominance of that front four. Saints got an 8-man rotation on that defensive line, man. 8. And all of them contribute. All of them.
That's how you beat him. That's how you beat him.
You beat him. And he's 43 years of age. Like I said, he got weapons galore. Everybody know who they are. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, Cameron Brake. You know what I'm saying? He got weapons galore. AB, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but you're playing in my hand. If I disrupt your timing, I wouldn't give a damn who you got out there. I don't care who you got out there. You can have Warwick Dunn, Mike Allstott, Riddell Anthony. I don't give a damn. Keyshawn Johnson. I don't give a damn who you got out there. You can't stop the pressure with that front four. I disrupt your timing, and I start hitting this dude. Oh, you get real uncomfortable. Then what? You play right in my hands. You play right in my hands. And the same thing goes on vice versa. Okay, my offensive line gonna whoop your defensive line. Easy. Shaquille Barrett and Ndamukong Suh, Jason Pierre-Paul, oh, they getting their ass whooped. Terran Armstead, Ed McCoy, and Ram Ramchak, oh, they whooping their ass. You ain't gonna get no pressure. See, the thing about it is, the Saints can do offensive what they want to do against the Bucs. I can run on you, I can throw on you, I can do what I want to do. But you know good and damn well, then a Fournette, Rojo, or whoever else you got back there, ain't no running. Ain't no damn running. Ain't no running. Saints number 2 again, ain't no running. Ain't none of that. That's David Montgomery, how he was doing yesterday. How he was doing. Ain't no running. Ain't none of that. Hang that up. Oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So I make you one-dimensional. You're going to start to get nervous. Guess what we're going to do? All them short step drops with that little Charlie White's offense that they like to run, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, Bruce Arians finally got some sense. He He can't throw the air Corriere air raid offense. He can't do that. Brady ain't that type of quarterback, bro. He's not that type of quarterback where he got to throw consistent 30 to 40-yard bombs damn near every series. He can't do all that. So they basically implement that basically dink and dunk style with the weapons that he got, make them run after the catch. They got that because other teams ain't got no real legitimate pass rush against them. You know what I'm saying? They got to implement, they got to blitz 5 and 6 players. And anytime you see that, Tom Brady seen every goddamn defense it is. You blitzing 5 or 6 people, he see that, he gonna pick you apart. He gonna pick you apart. He gonna tear you to pieces. But when you ain't got to do that, when you can just go with 4 and get some pressure on him, get some hits on him, you know what I'm saying? You got 7 guys out there that's covering, man cover, straight tight coverage, disrupting the timing. He in trouble. Oh, he in big trouble. Big trouble. His ass is mine. His ass is mine.
But I gotta ask you, can Brees make the throws downfield to win y'all the game? Or you would just go rely off of Kamara?
Against the Bucks, you don't have to throw downfield because they can't cover one for them. They're young in the secondary, and they rely a lot on that Tampa 2 defense. Brees is perfect against that Tampa 2. You play Tampa 2 cover 1 against him with the weapons that he got, he's going to tear you apart. It's cover 3 he got a problem with. Cover 3 is what his weakness is. Tampa don't like to play cover 3. 1, they don't even have the damn discipline to stay in cover 3. It's cover 1 and it's cover 2. It matter they like to stay in cover 2. They ain't trying to get beat deep. So when you play in the hands of it, take anything they give you, you playing right in Brees' hands. Their corners are not all that good. Their safeties are not all that good. They're very young in the secondary, bro. And like I said, they don't get no pressure with their front. They don't get no pressure with their front four. That's why the reason why they blitz my guy Devin White a lot. Why he got 9.5 sacks for a middle linebacker. That's unheard of for a middle linebacker to get that many sacks. They blitz him a lot, and when you don't have opportunity to basically blitz like that, they're gonna get carved up, bro. They're gonna get carved up. He gonna kill them. With that, being that Michael Thomas is back, you know what I'm saying? Being that they got all their weapons back, they in trouble, bro. Now I'm kind of worried about it, kind of concerned about what happened to Latavius Murray, because they're gonna need Latavius Murray for this game. And he got hurt yesterday, and nobody's not talking about that. They need Latavius Murray. They need Latavius Murray. Because I don't believe Alvin Kamara can handle the bulk of a carries over 20 carries a game. I don't believe he can handle that type of workload. I don't believe he can do that. So I want to see what's going to happen with that. But Drew Brees perfect for this game. Even though he can't throw 30 yards to save his soul for a jelly roll, he perfect for this game.
All right. So what injury did Latavius Murray have? I remember he scored a touchdown, but I didn't really see him much after that.
On one play, on one series toward the end of the game, looked like he landed kind of funny on his knee. Looked like it was a hyperextended on his knee. He started limping profusely. I'm talking about real bad. And I said, oh, Lord. I don't know if it was ligament damage, but I know it was a hyperextension, and it looked really ugly. They're not talking about it. But I tell you what, my attitude right now will be totally different if I find out it's up serious. Now, I like Ty Montgomery. I do. But against somebody like Tampa Bay, you want to have somebody there to soften their ass up. And one guy that do that is a bruising running back like Latavius Murray. Alvin Kamara is not that type of running back where he's just going to bruise you and run into you. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that guy. You got to have that thunder and lightning style. You know what I'm saying? To basically bruise them up. You know, and Latavius Murray is that dude that do that for me. You know what I'm saying? That beat him up a little bit. Then you got Alvin Kamara basically.
Oh, man, we lost Mike again. He probably driving. Probably hit a black zone. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this championship is over. 35-17. Seems like Ohio State don't got an answer for Smith, and he's staking his claim for being a top 3, top 5 draft pick. And I wouldn't mind seeing him in an Eagles uniform, even though I want to take the best offensive lineman that's on the board. Like, that's what I want as an Eagles fan. I want to take the best offensive lineman on the board. I feel like Mike said, games are won in the trenches. But Smith is definitely making a case for being a number 1 receiver, man. And that's one thing the Eagles need. We need a number 1 receiver. Yeah. Yeah, but it's over. Alabama scored 28 points in the second quarter. Uh, Outside of a miraculous performance by Justin Fields in the second half, I'm talking about Vince Young, just classic Cam Newton, classic college performance. It's a wrap. But you let me know in the comments. Do you see Ohio State getting back in this game, or just crown Nick Saban champion again? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. YSM Sports Media. I'm out.